Hello viewers, how are you? Today we will review about the 3D Mark app. You can search 3D Mark in the Play Store and you can download. It's also available in iOS. And let's start. So I have a Xiaomi Pocophone F1 phone in my hand and there are three types of testing: slingshot extreme, slingshot and API overhead. If I want to start the Xiaomi F1 test, and I will click the play button. But if I click the play button now, then maybe we have to wait for the next 4 to 5 minutes in the video about the movement of the object. So for now I am not going to click the play button to save my time and as well your time. Now I will click on my results, and this result you can see the numbers 27972618. There are two types of tests I got 2 days ago on 17th May. So here is the my device. In my device you can see that Xiaomi Pocophone F1, it have Android 10 and your best score 2797. Xiaomi Pocophone F1. Okay, the red indicator shows that normally all the Xiaomi Pocophone have 3631 overall score, but my phone 2797 its performance. So its performance is 27 percent above the average for all devices tested in Q2 2020 quarter to second quarter. Okay, so better than 92% of phone. So if I navigate here, it says that your best score in this and the top scorer have almost 5000 in this graph, 5000 marks in this graph. Performance by OS versions, and here it's the main area. If you want to buy, the video is about how to buy a phone in market and how you will know that which phone is better for me and which phone is not good for you or for your gaming or for the purpose you want to buy. So for example, if I want to buy a gaming phone, so I have to check its GPU, its RAM, and of course battery. So here you can see the chipset is Snapdragon 845 and it's a CPU and Arduino 630. It's a GPU. Normally now every phone have a Arduino 630, and I also recommend if you want to buy a gaming phone or high duty phone, you have to buy the GPU of Arduino 630. So here is the RAM, and here is the other details: the 12 megapixel, 20 megapixel. So if I want to buy a phone, then I have to not go to the my device, as of course if you want to buy a phone, so that phone is not in your hand. So go to the compare tab. In compare tab you will see a list. You will also see your own phone. For example, my phone is coming at 154, Xiaomi Pocophone F1. The 361 is not my phone score, but it's overall average of all the Xiaomi Pocophone F1 score. Okay, for example, nowadays the Motorola H Plus have the highest score in the market. So if you want to buy a good phone, so you should consider the Motorola H Plus. For example, in Slingshot Extreme Unlimited 18 Plus, it's on the 8194. And if you go to the slingshot in it's 9016. Okay, and my phone is coming in 127. So I will select this one and I will go to the Motorola H Plus. I want to see the specification and original test. Actually, whatever you search in your browser about any phone, they will only tell you the specification. They will not tell you about the performance. So for the performance, you should check the 3D Mark app. It will give you a correct benchmark of complete mobile system OS and everything. So see here the chipset Arduino 650. As I told you that every good mobile have Arduino 650 nowadays. The RAM is almost 12 GB. It's coming with OLED, best technology in mobile screens. A camera is 108 megapixel and 25 megapixel. Okay, so it's have a 5000 mAh. So if I want to buy a phone, and if I want to play a good game, then I will go to the game specification. I will check that game specification, and then I will search that specification here. Then I can buy a budgeted phone. For example, 1.8 plus is I recommend 1.8 plus, as it's it's also come in $1000 almost. So 48 megapixel, 16 megapixel, and it's full fluid AMOLED display. And you can see the RAM is also coming in 12 GB and 8 GB, and it's a 4300 mAh battery. So you can see your own phone as well. You can search here any phone you want. You can search here, you can compare that. If I search F1, it's all about the F1, Oppo F1. Let's suppose I select Oppo F1. You can see everything about it. So if your friend say that go buy A5, Samsung A5, so you should search here first of all, that what about A5. For example, these are our A5 phones, Oppo A5, and this is Samsung A5. You can see that it's not a very good phone in terms of gaming, as the GPU is 306, the RAM is 2 GB, so it's not a good phone for gaming. So in this sorting form, you will see that the Motorola H Plus is nowadays very hot in the market, and it's updated daily. Even every minute it's updated. The results are updating. Almost on 17 May, I checked on all the slingshot testing. The 1 plus 8 was at the top of the list. So nowadays, Motorola H Plus, I never saw Motorola H Plus in the top 10 from the last 10 days, but now it's coming in the first position. Now you can see the Galaxy S20, the very hot flagship of the Samsung. It's coming almost on seventh number, and it's very costly. In this price, you can buy a 1 plus 8. Okay, so I will recommend don't buy Samsung, just buy 1 plus 8 if you want a performance. But if you want a brand, then you have to consider Samsung S20 Ultra 5G or this S20 plus 5G. So you can see a lot of phone is here. Almost every phone is here, and you can like this one. For example, if I want to search on to one phones parallel to my mobile, so I will go to 154, and my current mobile parallel phones are Nokia 8s and the Motorola Moto Z Force. So you can see the ranking Huawei Mate 20 and Galaxy Note 8 is inverse position than my mobile. You can see the GPU is Adreno 540, it's good. The RAM is 6 GB, and I think due to the RAM and the low CPU specs, it's below the Xiaomi Poco F1. Okay, so you should consider this list, and you should buy your phone after viewing this list. And after the lockdown, nowadays I have to buy a new phone, and first of all I have to come here, then I will check the mobile set I want, then I will check the internet about the pricing, the market, and I will consider 4 to 5 phones from this list. And then I will call in the market one by one, or check Amazon or any website. I will check the prices, and then of course I have to decide in that phones. So it's very easy to buy a new phone here. And this my test. In this my test, I am going to start here now, as I'm going to test it in the last of my video. If you want to continue watching this video, you can, or you can leave as well. For example, I played this. So this video will hang on your mobile if your mobile is not good in the graphic card. Okay, you can see that in this video the video is going very smooth, it's very fast, it's very good. But maybe in your mobile this video stuck on every 3 second or every 10 second or lags. So it's mean that your mobile is not perfect for the gaming. And this test will be done almost 3 to 5 times, as I showed you the slim thread, the extreme, the unlimited. Okay, so the volcan. So see, it's a 3D animation, and you cannot stop this. You cannot stop this video in the mid. It's not possible. I tried few days ago, and it says the benchmark exam, please don't touch your device. Okay, so they are warning about this. Anyway, thank you for watching. You can check your own phones. You can also comment in this video section, and I want to know about your mobile, your test, and authenticity of this app. Thank you for watching. I will come with a new video in the very in next few days, and I will show you new apps. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.